What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. Today, we're going to take a fresh look at the markets. We're going to take a look at our longer term charts, bullish and bearish. And then we're going to take a look at our short term charts, bullish and bearish. Could be an exciting weekend, could be a dull weekend. We'll take a look at the possibilities. Make sure you stick around to the end when we get into the smaller time frames and take a look at what's going on in the more immediate future. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tick that notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Take a second out, go down, smash that thumbs up, and leave your comment below. Let me know what you think Bitcoin's going to do. Let me know if you are bullish still towards the end of the year, or if you think that we have topped out. Let me know in the comments below, and let's take a look at it. So as you guys know, a lot of people are looking at this as an ABC, which I can clearly see 5 waves there, so I don't believe that to be an ABC, although I could be wrong. This is the bullish count. Now, if this was to happen, this could go up much higher than this for the wave 3, depending on if, when, and where it hits this trend line. If it was to take a week or two, it could be up around 80,000 range. But remember, this count is invalidated if we drop below 53. That is the key number, which that would be wave 1 over here, if this is the bullish count. I know a lot of people are looking at it this way. As you guys know, I'm looking more towards the bearish count. But again, if we can remain above this 53,000, then it's possible that this does remain bullish towards the end of the year. But let's take a look at what I'm looking at. This is how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this as 5 waves down as a A, and then we have 3 waves up as a B. And within this ABC, we have a 5-wave structure right here for the A. This is a irregular correction. I have showed this many times on here. You can look back in my past videos. I'm not going to go too into depth. But as of right here, we have a 3-wave structure, which is a ABC. Now, I know a lot of people are looking at this as a 1, and then this is 2 and 3. That would be the bullish case. Well, I'm looking at as the bearish case, as this here was a 5-wave structure for the C wave. Therefore, we have an ABC correction here. It being irregular is because it went above the high. Through this whole period, if you guys have been watching the channel, I've always looked at this as a 5-wave. As a matter of fact, we called these 1, 2, actually, we made it right around 2. We called wave 3 perfectly, wave 4 perfectly, and I thought 5 would go a little bit lower, but you're never going to get everything exact. And I was looking for an ABC here, although I thought this might have been the ABC and we were going to top out in the mid 50s somewhere. But like I said, that would have been a normal correction. I believe we've got an irregular correction here where we went higher, where wave B broke the top of wave A over here. And now what I'm looking for is these 5 waves down. We've had this drawn in here since we topped out, and I'm looking for the bottom down into this range. If I'm correct and this is bearish, then we will still have a bounce. No matter what, we'll get a bounce for wave 2 like we did over here, getting everyone bullish again, calling for $100,000 Bitcoin. The beauty of it is, if it does get down to this range and you can long down here, you can just trail it with stop losses. And if it does keep going, then great, then you ride it up to the top. Otherwise, look for a rejection. Once we have confirmed a bottom, and this could have been the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave done here. It is a possibility. Again, we'll be taking a look at all possibilities here. Also, we're going to go into the smaller time frames here in a minute. I did want to just show you this, and if we put this up here, you can see what I'm looking for is a giant ABC correction, and we don't know exactly where this may go. This is just an estimation, maybe mid 20s. That's probably in the worst case scenario, although it could go much further. We'll talk about that as this progresses, so make sure you're subscribed and we'll keep up on this and where we're at. Also, if you guys remember, this is my green bullish to bearish trend line. Anything above was bullish, below is bearish. We are below right now. And if you take a look at the RSIs here, our 13 has crossed, or I'm sorry, the 8 has crossed the 55 EMA. The 13 is just about to cross. If we get a bounce this weekend, that will stop that from crossing. If we do get another drop down, that will be the 13 down. And then we'll watch for the 21 EMA, which the 21 EMA on the daily has been rejecting us so far. If you guys are interested in helping support the channel, check out anchorimage.com. My wife's webpage, the link is down below. Also, there's a Prime XBT link. We'll talk about that in a second. But she has a Bitcoin section, pet section, bunch of different stuff. She does all this herself, and it's quality stuff. It is not iron-on garbage. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Also, Prime XBT, if you guys do want to start trading, I suggest this platform. They are fair. They don't trade against you. Like the other exchanges, they don't clump all your trades all together. It's not like a casino. It's actually a real exchange setup. You can also trade crypto, forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all on one exchange. I have the link below, and definitely check it out. You can use my promo code SAVVY25. That will get you 25% off of your trading fees. So definitely don't forget to put that in there. I will be doing a members video after this also. A few hours after I release this video, we'll be doing a live members. I'll be giving a $500 Prime XBT giveaway. So if you are a member, I'll see you there. Good luck. And I'll explain it on that video how we do it. But I also have a video on my YouTube page. If you go to the main page, you'll see a Prime XBT tutorial. It teaches you how to adjust your first of all, it tells you where to put promo codes. It also will tell you how to adjust your leverage. A lot of people get confused on there and how to do it. So let's take a look at what's going on here. I'm going to move this out of the way real quick. This is the 4-hour chart. And we've talked about this. We'll go into the 1 hour here in a minute. But we've talked about this being wave 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for 5. Now, could this be a finished 5th wave? It very well could be. We've talked about that. All it had to do was break wave 3 over here. So it is a possibility. Now, or this is a complex correction and we still have further down to go. Now, I talked about this yesterday, and these 5 waves will be wave 1. So if this is finished, then wave 1's finished. We'll be looking for wave 2 to short wave 3. But anyways, as you can see, I drew a trend line off the bottom 2 wicks here, and then the top, this does look like a possible A, B, C, D, E, and then we have our drop here. Now, if we start opening and closing candles above this on the 4-hour at the 55.2 range, we start opening and closing a couple 4-hour candles there, then we could be headed up to this range here, which is around the 57 to 58,000, which is a 55 EMA. That's why I put that in the thumbnail, but we'll get into the smaller time frame. Let's go into the hourly and take a look at this. So these are my targets for the downside, around 53,000 or 50,100 range. And then also we have a move to the upside. And if we zoom in here, I'll show you why I'm looking at these targets, and we'll put the upper target in there too. First of all, the first measured move here is looking at this rising wedge here. If it was to break, now if it broke this 4-hourly candle, it would be lower, but if it breaks in the next 4 hours to the downside here, let's see, it's got the right 7 hours. Within the next 7 hours would be down to around the 52,950, 53,000, let's say, to be safe. That's where I'd be looking for it to go. Now there is more. Let's look at 2 more things right here. So in the bearish case, and then we'll look at the bullish target. But if we take this as a measured move of this whole triangle right here, this falling wedge or triangle, whatever you want to call it, to where it broke. Again, that's if we don't start opening, closing 4-hour candles above this trend line here. That gets us down to around the 50,000. That one actually gets us down to about the 50,000 range. Now, the other bearish target looking at would be this thing as a bull flag, and this would be a measured move of the flag pull, and we put that down again if it broke in the next 7 hours. That would get us down to around the 50,200, somewhere in that range. So somewhere in between 50,000 and 50,200, 50,300. I would expect a huge bounce if we do make it down to that level, and that would be the end of wave 1, the end of wave 5 of wave 1, which I showed you back here. That would be the end of this wave, and then we'd be looking for wave 2 up. So again, that would be a good place to long if we do reach them levels. Now, if at any time this trend line here breaks, if we go down below that, say 49,000 range, that would be very, very bad for Bitcoin. Then we may not see this wave 2 up, but I do believe we're most likely going to see it. We'll see how it happens, but like I said, watch for a break that bottom trend line. Now let's take a look. These are my two targets for the downside, right? First, I'd be looking for the 53,000. If that was to break and turn into resistance, I'd be looking for that 50,100 range. Now let's move this out of the way. And if we break up from there, where might that get us? Well, if we did it in the next 4 hours, it would, now mind you, this is if it broke on this 4-hour candle, which at the time of making this video is about 3 hours. So it would be higher if we broke in the next 4-hour candle. So let's take a look at this measured move would get us up to approximately 57,670. Now, if it broke on the next 4-hour, we'd be looking for a little bit higher, which would be around the 57.8 to 58,000. But again, this breaks to the downside, look for these targets. Now, this would have to break the 55,600 to make this start looking like our next target. So keep an eye on that, guys. And that is really about it for right here. Now, if any time we break back above this 200 EMA, that 59.4 range, then it probably gets really bullish. But as of right now, I'm still looking for more of these targets down here, 53,000. And again, if that goes below that, then we'd be looking for 50,100. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Check out the affiliate links down below. I'll also leave in the comment section my wife's webpage in there and my Prime XBT link. So, and also by you guys using that link, you get my bonuses. Obviously, there is a sign up bonus using my link with that also. And also, I get a small profit from it. So I appreciate it. Those are just ways to help support the channel. I'll see you guys on the members video here in a little bit. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.